You are listening to Guidance and Healing from Archangel Metatron, channeled through Ruth Ann Rhine. For so long a time here upon the earth, there has been perpetual conflict and suffering. It was not always so. For there was a time when the earth existed without fear, confusion, and sorrow. A time where love and harmony and peace reigned supreme for all life forms around the globe. What happened, you may wonder, that brought about the circumstance you experience in the world today? What created this change? And I say to you, it matters only that you realize it is possible to regain this previous state of being on earth. It was eons ago when dark interference came to this land. Outside your beautiful borders were those who wished to drain this planet of its precious resources. And they utilized their ability to persuade and control the inhabitants at that time to serve their needs. And so the entire planet fell to the control of beings who were not of the light, who were not within conscious presence of their true selves. They too had been subjected to manipulation and control. Thus they were lost to themselves. And so they embarked on a mission to control the earth for their own purposes. They did not have the awareness of the karmic repercussions they were generating for themselves and for those on earth. The natural existence of all creatures on earth was torn asunder, leaving confusion and grief and fear in its wake. Not only were all beings on earth separated by their confused perspectives that had fallen from a state of grace due to the introduction of conflictual behavior, they also became disconnected from their true selves. And so you see how this chain of events continued to domino from one civilization to another. And so now still are the repercussions of this invasive force upon the earth, and it has played out innumerable times as the conflictual nature of inherited DNA from that time still erupts and expresses its warring nature of control and devastation. This is what is happening now. However, the ending of this debilitating pattern is nearing its end. For many are awakening to their true selves once again, and many are anchoring healing light into the earthly realm from within and without her planes of being. It is for you to know that your presence is what shall resolve this karmic pattern of pain and suffering. And this is so because of your pure intent to uplift the vibrational frequencies once again to its former enlightened presence. It is not for you to suffer any longer, yet to accept that all is well and that all off-planet interference is gone, and your earthly sphere is protected from outer, lower vibrational expressions of dark intent. Why then were you not protected when the interstellar invasion began initially? It was because of the Earth's vulnerability in lacking awareness of what was possible in the universe. The innocent nature of this planet was corrupted, and now this cannot occur again because of the consciousness of those awakening, knowing that their planet can be interfered with should they allow this. Those who are conscious of their inner divine nature are now aware of what is allowed through free will choice. So you, dear ones, have asked for protection, along with the pleas from Mother Earth to survive and thrive and ascend. And this intent, this askance, has been answered, and there shall be complete protection of the earthly plane as she ascends along with those wishing to ascend within her planes of being, be they inner or outer, for in truth there is no separation in this. There is no inner nor outer within the multi-dimensions of being. There is only the one of all that is, and this one is expressed through multiple realms simultaneously. You see, there is only conscious presence of what one focuses upon, and to live on this planet is the focal point of most being here. However, it is possible to exist consciously, simultaneously throughout multiple dimensions. When one ascends, this awareness expands and embraces more and more of the truth of one's being. And so do not hesitate to send your light into the world, for your power is immense and is the source of the means to heal all who are open to the ascension process. It is for you to call upon all divine beings to assist your endeavor, for this is your purpose in being here now at this time. You have traversed numerous lifetimes here, culminating in your current lifetime, and you have intended to serve in this way. You have intended through choosing to exist exactly where you are, so you may for once and for all end this suffering and this catastrophic warring pattern so long embedded within the psyches of those on earth. It has appeared to be an acceptable means of existence, meaning that it is necessary to fight for the right to live freely. And my dear ones, this could not be further from the truth. The truth is to exist in peace and loving respect, acknowledging the free will choice of all beings to coexist in the awareness of the unity of all things. And this is simply the truth. More and more awaken to this inner knowing, and so soon more and more expressions of this truth will become apparent in external appearance. For now, to bear the suffering playing out in the masses of fear and confusion amid invasive forces upon the land, and invasive forces of cultural traditions born of past misaligned, programmed beliefs within the hearts and minds of humanity, you may hold space for the new paradigm. You may exist in peace in the knowing that all the forces of heaven and all the forces of earthly souls of light are now present to reclaim this former state of being in peace, in harmony, in silent recognition that all is well. And so it is. Go forth and send your light silently into the world through your smile, through your acts of kindness, through your intent to do good in the world. And this force of love is immeasurably more powerful than any force of darkness. Go forth knowing that the light you emanate is the key to creating the new paradigm of peace on earth, and so it is. Thank you for listening to these words of wisdom from Archangel Metatron. Please feel free to share this message.